Hi guys, I'm really excited about today's video. Today I am bringing you the Eyeshadow Junkie tag. This tag is a new one that's floating around YouTube and it was created by three amazing YouTubers. I had been watching Fancy That with Candace, which is an amazing channel. Candace is so beautiful and so much fun, and she gives really good reviews of products. She and a couple others created this tag. So along with her is Julie Dawn Olson and War Paint with Tara Michelle. And I'm definitely subscribers to their channels now as well. They are fabulous. And the tag today is the Eyeshadows Junkie tag. And I think this is just so much fun because who doesn't love eyeshadow? It's one of the most fun and interesting makeup products that you can buy and play with because there's so much variety and there's so much color. So without any further ado, this is the Eyeshadow Junkie tag. All right, the first question in the tag is, what is your favorite drugstore line for eyeshadows? And for me, this is a relatively new discovery, but I can say with complete confidence that my absolute favorite drugstore eyeshadows are these Almay Intense iColor trios. These are so good. They are so pigmented. They're so smooth and buttery. They're easy to blend. They are color-coded for your eye color, which is fantastic. And I just can't say enough about them. I absolutely love them. I'm going to give you a little swatch of like a nice neutrally brown from the Neutrals palette. Look at that sheen and pigmentation. Like, that is one swipe, one little swatch from this quad. It's absolutely beautiful. And then, so there's like the Neutrals palettes, and then there's other ones as well. Like this one is the Evening Smoky palette for blue eyes. And it just has this amazing kind of satin, it's not quite matte, teal color, which is beautiful. And I love, love, love this gray shade that's in there as well. So you can create a really fun smoky eye with those. But you also can pick up the trios for other eye colors. This one I think is for brown eyes, and I love it. So I love those trios. So I think those are fantastic, and they're just such a good value at the drugstore. The next question is, what is your favorite eyeshadow primer? And for me, it has to be the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This stuff is just foolproof. It holds on to any shadow you are going to put on your lid. And you can use such a tiny amount of it for it to be effective that honestly, this tube, I think I've had it for a year and it still feels like it's full. It's crazy. Like, it's gonna go bad before I can even finish this tube up. And these go on sale too. I've seen them even recently on sale in the old packaging like this one at Sephora for like $10. So check sale sites for that for sure. And the next question is, what was your first ever eyeshadow purchase and do you still use it? So I'll answer the second part first because I don't still use it. I don't have it here to show you, but I'm gonna pop in a little clip of the eyeshadow that it is.
That is the Revlon, I think it's called I can't even say that word. Illuminance Cream Eyeshadow.
And I had it, I like purchased and repurchased that quad when I was in like middle and high school, and it is, I got the pink petals version, and I was just looking on Revlon's website and they still have these cream quads, but they don't have the pink petals one anymore. So sad. So I mean, there's still a product that you could try, but the one that I loved had the second shade in it was this gorgeous like pinky gold shade, really beautiful. Oh, I love that one. I always hit pan on that one and like had to rebuy the quad before the rest of it was even gone. The thing that I don't like about it and why I no longer purchase that is that it is such a creamy product, it never really dries down. And so by the end of the day, it is nowhere to be seen. It does not have any staying power on the lids at all. So there's that. I'm really excited about this next one. It is the Best Drugstore Eyeshadow Dupe, and it's actually an entire palette. This is the Makeup Revolution London Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Iconic 1. And there's a whole series of these actually, but the Iconic 1 is just like the Naked palette, the original Naked palette from Urban Decay. I've actually swatched some of my favorite shades from this and like walked into Ulta with my swatches already happening on my hand to like see if they truly are dupes, and they really are. I think that Urban Decay has some texture improvements over the Makeup Revolution one. Like you can get a little bit more pigmentation out of them, especially the matte shades. But otherwise, this is like such a dupe. And the reason I don't own the actual Urban Decay one is because I don't love the packaging. I hate the packaging. I wish they would put it in the tin one like they have with Naked 2 and 3. But anyway, so when I saw that Makeup Revolution had like exactly the same shades and in a more compact, like nice packaging, I bought it. And I think it was like $8 or something like that. Let me show you a couple of swatches so that you can see what I'm talking about here. One of the most intriguing shades to me in the Naked palette is the steely, like gray blue shade. And look at that. Look at the pigmentation from that. And this is from like an $8 palette or cheaper. It's incredible. And then let's look at, I love the golden shade. Look at that. It's so, so beautiful. And I feel like you don't get the same like sparkly fallout issues that you get in the actual Urban Decay shadows. So these are just phenomenal. And you can do a complete look with it. It's so great. All right, the next one is, what is the most underrated eye product or eyeshadow product? So it's like what you hear about the least, but you absolutely love. And not to sound like a broken record, but for me it is totally these Almay eyeshadows. I don't think I've seen another YouTuber at all talk about these at all, and they're so, so good. So I would love to see these getting some more love on YouTube or wherever. People, they're so, so nice. These colors are phenomenal. Let me show you this steely blue. It's so good. Oh my gosh. It's so pigmented. Look at this blue. From Almay. Oh, it's amazing. Okay. The next one is, what is your favorite single eyeshadow? This one for me, I'm going high end. I have a lot of stuff from the drugstore here. I love drugstore products. But for me, when I think of a single eyeshadow that's like a reach for it and it's foolproof, it's beautiful and stunning, it has to be Stila Kitten. I love this shade so much. I have it in the Stila in the Light palette. That's where I like first met the shade Kitten, and which is a palette they're discontinuing. You can still get it for like $20 on Stila's website, which is awesome because it's gorgeous. But oh, this shade is so incredible. Look at the sheen. Look at the pigmentation. Oh my gosh. If you want a champagne, like pinky, soft, beautiful shadow, it has to be Stila Kitten. It has to be. It's so, so gorgeous. I am like running out of places to swatch this, but let's check this out. Look at that. Like all over the lid, and then just like a little bit of a deep matte shadow in the crease, and you're done. Like that's all you need for an eye look. It's amazing. Okay, up next is favorite cream eyeshadow. I actually couldn't decide on this one, so I'm going to cheat a little bit and share two. I have to say overall, my favorite cream eyeshadow product is from ColourPop. I love ColourPop shadows. They are $5 a piece, so they're like drugstore prices. You do have to order online from colourpop.com, but they are so, so good. They're a creamy, moussey texture, so they're not like a traditional cream shadow, but they're definitely more of a cream than anything else. You know, they're definitely not a powder shadow. This shade in particular that I absolutely love is Sequin, and I have a bunch of stunning shades, but this one to me is just like, oh my gosh, like, can we look at it in the pan again? Look at the shine on it. It's like a coppery rose gold. It is so incredible. And then just all over the lid, it's here. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. So I love it. It's amazing. So Sequin would have to be my favorite cream eyeshadow, and just ColourPop shadows in general. But another really amazing one that you can actually find at the drugstore is the e.l.f. Shadow pots or smudge pots. And they're just incredible. These little pots are $2 and they have decent pigmentation, but incredible staying power. Like you can use this in place of your eyeshadow primer and like start your makeup look with a shadow pot or smudge pot, and it's just incredible. So this is in the shade Back to Basics, and it's just like a true gold. It's really beautiful. The pigmentation is good, it's creamy, it dries and like does not move. It's amazing. So those are my favorite cream shadows. The next question is favorite neutral eyeshadow. Oh, this was tough for me because we love neutrals, don't we? Like neutrals. They're so easy to wear, and I have so many that I love that are from palettes. Like there's a lot of neutrals in the Naked 3 that I absolutely love. But for me, I had to go with a single of mine that is just such a favorite. And this is from NYX. It is their Nude Matte Shadow in the shade Underneath It All. And it's just like a true medium brown. I am actually wearing this today as my brow powder, just this with a little bit of brow gel over top, and I'm using it in my crease. So the eye look that I have today in the crease is Underneath It All by NYX, and I love it. It's so good, and it's such a versatile shadow for me because I can use it as a crease shadow and I can pop it in my brows if I don't feel like using a different product. That it is hands down one of my favorite neutral shadows for sure. All right, favorite colored eyeshadow. This is so hard. Oh my gosh, favorite colored eyeshadow because I'm obsessed with color. I am so tempted by every palette that comes out that just have like a ton of amazing colors in them. So good. And okay, I'm gonna cheat again. I have some things to show you. I have some things to show you. Like, look at this palette. This is called the Acid palette, and it's one of the Eye Divine palettes by Sleek Makeup, which you can order online. It's from the UK, so you can't get it in store in the US, but it's super affordable, and shipping is quick and also affordable. Look at these colors. Like, how could you resist these incredible colors? They're so much fun to play with, kind of like the Urban Decay Electrics palette, but for a fraction of the cost. So believe me when I say I love colors and I am tempted by color palettes all the time. But my favorite colors to play with have to be, this is a ColourPop shadow, and oh, it's so good. This is the shadow Dare. Look at this purple. It's so pretty. It's like a bluish purple, but there is like hot pink, reddish micro glitter in it, and it will blow your mind. It is so good. Let me swatch it for you. I am so running out of room on my hand, but it's here. Look at that. It's such a fun color to play with. I mean, if you are not afraid of color and you love purple, then you need Dare from ColourPop. You need it. It is so nice. And I have another one, but I can't choose. I can't decide. Another favorite in this one is one you can pick up at Ulta really easily or order from NYX website. It's one of their prismatic shadows, and this is the shade Mermaid. You just look at it in the pan. It's so pretty. Look. Look. It is a like duochrome, like goldy, teal, frosty amazingness. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. So let me see if I can even find a place to swatch this for you. Look at that. It shears out. Like, it's not a scary color to wear at all. Oh, but it just catches the light, and it is so much fun. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and then the last part of the tag, the last question is, what is your favorite eyeshadow palette ever? How hard is that to answer? There are so many good eyeshadow palettes, but I have to share one that just blows my mind every time I use it. The quality of these shadows, you guys, is amazing, amazing. And it is the Lorac Unzipped Original Palette. Look at these shades. I mean, they're so romantic and sweet, and these deep shades can make it really sultry and incredible. I love it. Okay, I showed you my favorite neutral was this NYX one, but I almost went with Unconditional in this palette. This shade is so good. It's just like this perfect, like warm tan, rosy crease shade. It's incredible. I swatched it on my thumb. There you go. I love it so much. And the shimmers in here are really beautiful. And undercover is the most impressive, like creamy white. Like look at the pigmentation on that. That is not dusty or powdery at all. It makes such an incredible brow bone highlight without being like, like blingy on your brow bone. It's so nice. It's so beautiful. So I definitely am going with Lorac Unzipped as my favorite palette. Absolutely love eyeshadow palettes. I told you, when I see different colors in eyeshadow palettes, I'm like, I need that. Maybe it's the artist in me, just like, I'm an art teacher. I work with color all day long. When I see a beautiful palette full of colors, I need it. I want it. But Lorac Unzipped Original, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed this tag. It's so much fun to look through your collection of eyeshadows and just pull out the ones that make you so happy. And that's what all of these do for me. They're total favorites. I hope that you enjoyed watching, and I hope that you'll also go and check out Candace and Tara and Julie Dawn Olson and check out their version of the tag. They're amazing. You will love their channels for sure. And I hope that you do this tag as well. If you do this tag, if you do the Eyeshadow Junkie tag, please send me a link. Link it in the comments below so that I can watch yours. I'm so excited to see this tag like keep going on YouTube. I'm so glad these three amazing YouTubers started this tag because I love me some eyeshadow. So I can't wait to see what your picks are as well. All right, thank you again for watching. I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you next time. Bye.